Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her oats and whey. Along came a spider, sat down beside her, and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Is What It Is podcast once again. Episode 19. We are back with just us. Now, Jack, would you like to explain what guest we were supposed to have on again?
Yeah, we were supposed to have Harley on again, but Mins fell asleep again.
Harley or It's Untold, if you are listening to this right now, next time you ever sleep through the It Is What It Is podcast, you will be fined $15,000 from your own personal income. That's all I'm saying. But guys, welcome back to another episode. Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. There's a giant storm outside.
A storm?
But, I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love rainstorms. I love it. I open my windows when they have rainstorms. I love it. I love
Get sucked
rainstorms.
away.
You ever look on YouTube like when you're trying to go to sleep, but you're like, oh, fuck it, let me see what happens. You ever type in like rain like sounds, like waves?
Oh yeah.
No.
I mean, I sleep with a box fan on because like a silent room is just uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
I have to have something
I
on.
sleep with my TV on.
Yeah, I have to
I can't sleep inside.
I have to have TV and Netflix on. Like I remember last night I put in The Office as a guy. The Office is good. Let me just keep it on. But
Oh, The Office is great.
yeah, but you know what? I hate it though. I can't watch a comedy when I'm trying to go to sleep because if I hear something funny, I laugh. So I can't put a comedy
You're like, oh,
on.
this one scene is coming up. I gotta wait for it.
Yeah, exactly,
Dude.
exactly.
That's me. I always put up stand-up comedy when I'm trying to go to sleep, and I just keep laughing my ass off the entire time.
It's bad. It can't happen. It always happens. But
So I just like putting Family Guy or some shit.
oh, that's good. That was a good sleeping thing. But yeah, Di, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm back again.
There you
Surprisingly.
are. You're making a nice streak.
Streaks are happening, boys. Streaks
They
are
are.
happening.
They really are. And I'm just looking at my paper right now, what we got going on for the podcast. And for the past 2 pages, had podcast episode 19 and episode 18, episode 19 with Harley. And I always have to cross it out. So I'm going to have to cross out this one too.
Put a big red X on there.
Yep, a big red X. But
You scrap it out. It said
Yep.
with me
You
or
gotta
die,
s-
because he's basically a guest at this
we gotta
point.
scrap it. We gotta scrap it. But people, I was gonna do a podcast, and I was gonna actually talk about because I had my after prom last night. I was gonna talk a lot about it. Jack already heard stories from it. Nia Dyer already heard stories from it. Now
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't,
we heard stories.
I don't wanna talk about it on the podcast. But all I want to say is, people, if you have an after prom. And if you have a prom itself, but if you have an after prom where there's going to be drinks around, and there's going to be, you know, people, friends and family friends around, learn how to pace yourself. You know, learn how to pace yourself. Learn how to, drink at your own risk.
I can already hear the haters in the comment section. Turbo is drinking underage.
It's just learn how to pace yourself. That's all I'm saying. But if you have an after prom, have fun. But all right, we're going into It Is What It Is podcast. Black Ops 4 today. Call of Duty did a Treyarch did a live stream about Black Ops 4 multiplayer information because at E3 we'll be getting some zombies. We'll talk about that later. Black Ops 4 multiplayer information about just in general remade maps that a lot of people are raving about on Twitter right now. Remade maps. We have Nuketown coming back, not on launch though. It's gonna be a little bit after launch, they said. So we're gonna be getting a Nuketown remake for multiplayer Black Ops 4. We'll be getting Fire Range remade, Summit remade, Jungle remade, and Slums remade. All those 4 will be on disc as well. Guys, we'll start with Jack. Go down to Nia Die. Why did you automatically think that Treyarch will be remaking these maps of Black Ops 4? And first of all, what did you actually feel when you heard these maps being remade?
Oh, dude, I was talking to Star. When we were watching it, and right when I heard Summit, I was just like, Summit, let's go! Like I loved Summit so much. I loved that map. I think they're kind of taking advantage of the fact that they're going back to boots on the ground and they're going back to the standard combat movement, so they can bring back these fan favorites and they can make them all remastered and look nice, and it'll provide like both. Oh, did you hear that thunder? It'll provide both nostalgia and just like, I mean, people will enjoy it more. I mean, you can have new mixed in with old.
No, yeah, I remember, but with the first thing I remember when I was reading the maps that they're being remade. I knew Nuketown was coming. Like I knew
Yeah.
how can they do a Black Ops 4 without Nuketown? But before we move on,
Right.
yeah, Dai, how did you feel about all these remade maps?
I am personally going to say this right now. I never watched the live stream because I was sleeping in.
Well, just
And,
if you heard the names of the remakes, how do you feel about
yeah, I fucking love it. I love Firing Range.
it? Mhm.
Nuketown's amazing. Summit's amazing. They're just remastering a lot of really good maps, and I'm really happy to hear this. And I cannot wait to see how they play out.
No, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what I'm hearing so far about multiplayer. It's very fan centric. You know, it's very fan service is multiplayer this year. So I'm very happy that Black Ops 4 multiplayer will be very fan serviced on launch because if you think about it, in Black Ops 3, one of the most popular maps and Treyarch of all time was in Black Ops 2 was in Raid. And when they remade Raid, it didn't really feel the same because of all the thrusting movements, you know? So it didn't feel the same. Raid didn't really feel like it did in Black Ops 2. Now with it being boots on the ground and having everything going on, I feel like Nuketown without a doubt. Instead of the boost jumping and wall running in the middle, there's going to be so much nostalgia factor in Nuketown. Having to actually run up the steps now in Nuketown, that's going to be incredible. You have Firing Range that they remade in Black Ops 2, which was originally in Black Ops 1. That's going to be amazing. Cannot wait to see what they do with freaking Firing Range. It's going to be amazing. And, Slums, I remember that was a big competitive map in Black Ops 2, so I remember watching Optic and everybody play Slums and, Summit, Jungle, a lot of fan-centric made maps. If there's one remade map, though, that you would like to see them do along the line of Black Ops 4, which one would it be?
Dude, I mean, whenever the live stream came on and they said we're bringing back 4 maps, I was like Summit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't think they could have picked a better map in my personal
Now,
opinion.
what was exactly Summit? What did it look like? Was it Black Ops 1, right?
Yeah,
I
it's the
played
snow
one.
one.
I played a little bit of
With
Summit.
the one, it was, oh man, I loved Black Ops 1 multiplayer. It's the one, with the what's the gondola that's like hanging off the side. You can jump into it. I mean, just the whole feel of the map was just so cool.
Oh, okay, all right. So, okay, yeah. So Summit's of snow, and then Fire Range I know, Jungle I know a little bit about, but I'm guessing it's in the jungle. Okay. Oh, is that the one? Is Jungle the one where you can climb up to like those sniper towers, like those?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Jungle shit. That's gonna be fun in Black Ops 4. You kidding? That's gonna be amazing.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot of trick shotters on that fucking map, I'll tell you that
No,
much.
yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people trying to freaking go back to Black Ops 1 days with freaking trick shots and stuff
360
like
no
that.
scope, boys.
But that's what I feel like they needed in Black Ops 4, though. Like, I feel like we needed that.
Yeah.
We needed this.
Yeah.
Like, we needed.
That's why I really wanted World at War maps remastered because they can now because it's boots on the ground again. So like maps actually make sense without boost jumping.
No, yeah,
Like-
yeah.
World at War, but I mean, it's still a Black Ops series.
No, it's still a Black Ops series. It's still going to be remaking a lot of stuff. I feel like throughout the DLC season, and well, now if the rumors are right about the season pass being free for multiplayer with the multiplayer content of DLCs, they're definitely going to be remaking more stuff. I feel like, but I'm kind of nervous too because I would like new stuff too. They already have 4 new maps that are going to be playable on E3: Contraband, Seaside, Payload, and Frequency, which they all showed in the live stream as well. All those four maps, they do look like they fit in the Black Ops 4 saga. Like they really fit. We saw a little bit of gameplay. I think 2 of them at the May 17th reveal of Black Ops 4. And they made a big statement about that too, like how this is pre-alpha. This ain't even alpha. This is pre-alpha. So, what would you guys like to see from the game, like multiplayer E3? What would you like to see? Like, what's the one thing in multiplayer do you think like when it happens that's lacking? Call of Duty multiplayer is lacking right now. What is one thing you would kind of want to see in Black Ops 4 multiplayer that would like revive it mostly?
Nier, do you want to go first?
Oh, no, you go first, Jack.
I mean, I even talked to you about this the other day, Turbo. Like, I really love the specialists. Love Firebreak. Love the customization. I mostly just want to see, more options to personalize, more options to customize, and like make your character what you want it to be.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
I'd have to say the same thing. Really, like I don't really. Wait, ask me the question again, and I'll see if
Like, what's the one thing that multiplayer is lacking right now? But from the Warfare, World War II, what is one thing that Treyarch usually does that brings back multiplayer to be like a really main time of the game, like not just zombies as it is like now with World War II and stuff like that?
not have pay to fucking win black market bullshit in the game.
I had the worst luck with Black Ops 3's supply drops. The worst luck with Black Ops 3 supply drops. World War II supply drops, they're okay. Like they're okay in my opinion. Like the Black Ops 4, because I mean World War II supply drops. I logged into World War II for the first time 2 days ago, and when I told you I had Amazon Prime loot, I never collected. I had like 15 supply drops I never collected. The daily bonuses I never collected. There was like so many things in that game. You have new weapons, you have new camos. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, there is so much stuff in this game. Well, Jack, when was the last time you loaded up World War II?
Man, DLC 2 launch, and that was only for like 10 minutes.
I remember that DLC 2 launch. You were like, bro, I opened up 8 doors and I was done.
Yeah. I saw a fact. It was they've already announced the same amount of maps for Black Ops 4 that they had on launch for World War II for multiplayer. They've announced the same amount. They've already announced the same amount that World War II came with on launch.
Now, how much did they come out on launch?
I think 9, I believe.
Wait, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, wait, no, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I guess Fire Range, Summit, Jungle, Slums, Contraband, Seaside, Payload, and Frequency, and one other map maybe that they didn't release yet. And Nuketown they said wasn't on launch, so that'll be 8.
Oh, that's right.
So if Nuketown's on launch, and they have one map they didn't even tell us yet, but didn't people give a shit to such type of games? Like people who knew how to make like a World War II. I felt like we talked about it before, didn't we? Like people saying like the World War II maps like multiplayer, but people who know how to make. Oh no, I think it was on Zombros. I remember listening to it for some reason. Like somebody was saying how there was like a map creator who made multiplayer maps and stuff like that, and they said it was inexcusable for such type of games to only release 9 maps at launch,
right, yeah.
Because it was so people who made maps know it's inexcusable. There's so much more you can do.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Yeah, I think it was on us.
Disrespect.
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, and I was trying to wrap my mind around it because you told me that for the first time. I didn't even know Black Ops 4 multiplayer was gonna be freaking. But I feel like those Treyarch, they know how to deliver though. Like we came out of right out of the gates with World War II, not even expecting 9. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like 9's enough though. How much is usually the normal amount?
Hang on.
I think the normal amount was like 7 or 8. Like I don't remember.
No, like for multiplayer.
Yeah, like 7 or 8. I don't remember much maps being on there at launch.
My Black Ops. I think I did the same thing last podcast too. But let me just see.
Yeah.
What Black Ops 3 launched with. So let me change maps.
It was either that or I kept getting the same maps over and over. Never
disregarding
really
Nuketown and the standard list. Stronghold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 maps. 12 maps they launched with Black Ops 3. They launched with, not including Nuketown. Aquarium, Breach, Combine, Evac, Exodus, Fringe, Havoc, Hunted, Infection, Metro, Redwood, and Stronghold. And now for Black Ops 4, we'll be getting Frequency, Payload, Seaside, Contraband, Slums, Jungle, Summit, Fire Range, and one other map that they will be announcing. But I don't know. I feel like if multiplayer is like a constantly updated game now, I can talk about. Oh, don't forget too. Don't forget they have Blackout they worked on.
Right.
We have a full battle royale they're working on. So think about that. I keep thinking about that, and it's insane how we're getting that at launch. I keep thinking back to that. That is insane how we're getting a freaking Black Ops 4 battle royale mode on launch.
So weird.
It's shocking. Yeah. People ask me all the time, what am I gonna play first? And I automatically name a zombies map, but wow, it might go on stream. I might be playing the one. Like I think I might be playing Voyage of Despair first, right? And then after Voyage of Despair, I might go to Blackout just to see something. I might do more zombies than Black. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have a nice sit down myself and just brain, like,
Yeah,
what's gonna
honestly,
happen
that's like
that
my
day.
that's my biggest problem. But I don't know what I'm gonna play first.
I don't know what's gonna happen, folks.
Zombies. I'm gonna play zombies first and Blackout and multiplayer.
Yeah,
Like-
because multiplayer, I feel like once you have the beta, we'll be okay with knowing how the Black Ops 4
Yeah.
multiplayer
I'm getting like
works.
2 different betas too. I'm getting one for PC and PS4. So like I'm gonna be kind of like drained on it.
Do you know after that podcast we did last week when we talked about the beta codes, that I'm still seeing shit on my timeline. Still, I got 100 more beta
same
codes.
here.
I got 100 more beta codes. I got 200 more beta codes.
I'm saying, I'm saying the same shit here. I don't know how the hell they're getting these things. Like, how the hell did you get these beta codes?
I'm just getting so much shit on what's going on with these beta codes, and I put I'm gonna do one for this podcast too, whatever we talk about. Like highlights of the podcast I'm going to do now after the podcast goes out. And I remember I did that one on the freaking beta codes. And I remember someone on Instagram, when Vinny posted on Instagram, somebody was like, I think somebody liked it with the name Black Ops 4 beta codes, like the username, Black Ops 4 beta codes. And it's just, you know, I guess it's every game, you know. How many people on Instagram try to request you with V-Bucks?
Oh man,
A lot of V-Bucks.
Too many goddamn times.
Too many
goddamn
V-Bucks shit.
times.
V-Bucks giveaways.
On Instagram, like I have an account with my privacy on, so no one can really follow me unless I say like, yeah, go ahead. And every day I see free V-Bucks giveaway. Just tried to follow you. Oh my fucking god.
It's insane. It's insane, but I guess it comes with the territory, honestly, every year. I guess it comes with the territory on what's going to happen every single year with a Call of Duty. And just, you know, any game, you know, that has freaking buyable shit for the game. But yeah, what was the one thing you took out of that live stream that you were really excited about besides the remade maps?
I didn't watch it.
Jack?
I think I was the only one that watched it. Yeah, honestly, the remade maps, they didn't talk about too much.
I mean, I watched it on Twitch. I watched their playback. I remember they talking about stuff. Oh, how about this, Jack? How about the freaking Black Ops post in the back? People thinking it said Black Ops Remastered.
Oh, it doesn't. They figured it out. It said
it was on Instagram, right? They posted a post.
Yeah, they figured it out. They also did talk about how they've been balancing stuff though, like nerfing and buffing stuff.
Yeah, they said they went through all the weapons. They went through all the score streaks. They went through all like there's things called gears now that I think they talk about thing called gears. It's like remember what?
Yeah, you said one thing I want for Black Ops 4 is better score streaks, like more unique score streaks. No cookie cutter stuff.
No, yeah. Cookie cutter.
No.
Oh god, you said it.
You said it again. You disrespected her again, Jack.
I'm so sorry.
How dare you,
Now you
Jack?
gotta apologize 2 times, Jack. Now I gotta apologize again.
Oh, I'll apologize.
But what you call it? So there was score streaks, because I feel like World War II had okay score streaks, but that's one thing they go back and forth with on Call of Duty's good score streaks, bad score streaks, good score streaks. You know, it's just Black Ops 3 though. They had the HCXD they brought back, and I feel like if Treyarch knows what works. That's what I feel like I don't know why a lot of other studios don't see that. What works, what doesn't work. You have Treyarch on one hand that works on stuff that, you know, okay, you see these maps that people loved, let's get them hyped up and let's bring them back. But someone like Infinity Ward or just in general Sledgehammer Games, okay, we're going to change the game up massively and try to bring you guys to love again. You know, like, don't do that. Take the love that we already have in a Call of Duty and put that back to something that we love and enjoy. What's so wrong about? I feel like Jerry Seinfeld. What's wrong with that? Why can't we have the maps again? But yeah, Black Ops 4 multiplayer, I feel like it's gonna be a hit again. You know, Black Ops 3 was I love Black Ops 3's multiplayer. Black Ops 3's multiplayer, I'm streaming it after this podcast. Black Ops 3's multiplayer. It's gonna be what you call it, you know. But I remember going for Dark Matter. I remember going for the specialist gold things. That was cool, the gold costumes they had. But like you said again, they released DLC outfits that look so much better than gold. So it's like, you know, it's why getting it. But also, I like someone like Vinny who like says, "Oh no, I have to get it to feel good about myself." Like he goes for diamond, he goes for Dark Matter just to feel okay. I completed this in the game, and that's it. You know, yeah, it is a Vinny thing to do. Vinny, I remember
Fucking Vinny.
in Black Ops 2, he had all the diamond guns, and after all the diamond guns, I think he was trying to go for like all the score streak challenges and shit like that, and I was like, Vinny, what are you doing? What are you
do
doing?
that to yourself?
Why would you do that? Oh no, what'd you call it? I don't think he was a chaperone yesterday at the prom. The guy, are you crazy? You're out of your mind? I don't think he was. I don't think the teacher was a chaperone.
No way.
No, I don't think he was. I remember seeing him. I tried to take a picture for you guys with him, but I feel like if I did, he would get mad. So in the hallway, I tried doing one of those like sneaky photos, but it was really boring. So I was like, fuck. But yeah, I see him every day, and I think last year the graduating class made like a slideshow like during the graduation. They added that meme inside.
No way.
He's a living meme now. You know,
That's amazing.
everywhere he walks, he says like sometimes he gets recognized for that meme, and it's insane. It's insane. He's out of his mind. It's crazy. You know how many times I hear that in the hallways? It's out of control though. It's out of control. He told us a story how it all happened. Like I think they gave him $200 per video, like beforehand.
Really?
All right, so we're gonna do this. You're gonna see your daughter. You're gonna say that, and that's it. They gave him $200, and that's it. And that's when they asked him to do it again. He goes, "Fuck it, I can do $200. Let me do it again. I don't care." That was funny too. Then the second one was like, "Oh, your daughter's online talking to someone on Skype that's 36 years old from fucking Arizona."
Crazy?
And then he was like, "Did you learn from last time with your sister? Did you learn?" Oh god, I feel bad for the kids too. That's why they blow it out the face. Cause I wouldn't want to be, "Hey, my dad's a meme."
Basically.
You know?
Basically.
That's disgusting. But
Christ.
But after
That's disgusting.
that's incredible. And he you know he talks like he talks about it like it's nothing. Like because it happened so long ago too, like 2 years ago. Something like that. It happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know that too. I would see that meme all the time. YouTube was using it all the time. But I would never knew he was in my school. I never knew this. So when I found out, I was like, oh my god. Like we have a celebrity in the school now.
Alright, yeah.
Oh god. Alright, well, no more multiplayer stuff. That was all the thing they talked about. October 12th, the game comes out, if you guys don't know already. And now they announced something on the podcast. Woo! They talked about something on the stream about multiplayer.
I didn't know Trek had a podcast.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that would be sick. If like once a month they do once a month it's Jason Bundell and David Vonderhaar as a oh my. Yo.
No, Jason and Craig Houston.
Let's start a GoFundMe. Even though they can easily pay with Activision, let's start. Okay, everybody right now everybody watching on Twitter, #Treyarch Podcast. Once a month, Vonderhaar and Jason Blundell sits down to talk about all their needs. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun. Jack, what's one segment you would want to see in the Treyarch Podcast? One segment.
Oh, dude.
Noah Go with Jason Blundell if he gets any questions wrong about a zombie game, a piece of clothing comes off.
Truth or Dare with Jason Blundell and David Vonderhaar.
Truth or Dare. Oh my god, and Jason's being nice to David Vonderhaar. Oh, I dare you to lick the carpet. It gets to fucking David Vonderhaar's turn. All right, Jason, I want you to take your pants off, run around the studio. That would be insane. All right, Jason, I Truth or Dare.
Dude, segment idea. What? Jason and David browse Reddit.
Yo! Oh, wait. Jason Blundell and David Vonderhaar swap phones and they just go through their camera roll and their history. Oh, what do we got going on?
Jason and David make tenders.
Yes. I want to see Jason Blundell.
What do you think Jason Blundell's Tinder profile would be? What do you think his bio would be?
I'm a sucker for medieval castles and beautiful walks on the beach.
I'm a sucker for medieval castles, but I'm also a sucker for that body.
Oh my god.
I have a wife and kids, but they don't need to know about it.
I'm done.
I create zombies in my day job, but at my night job I try to be a zombie. Oh my god. That was corny, but guess what? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But the Treyarch Podcast, let's get it started right now. #Treyarch Podcast. That's great. That's a great idea.
Treyarch Podcast featuring Mr. Waffle Waffle.
Oh, no, he would probably be a guest every week. Jason Blundell would be like,
Oh,
be a
yeah.
guest. Oh, I'll call Milo. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Milo, what's going on? let me call my son. Let me call my
He'd be the
son.
new Jack the Bust when it comes to a co-host.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He turned into that.
Yeah. So they did say something about zombies. Jason Blundell wrote a little they wrote a little thing just to show people what was going on, with the zombies. They don't want to forget about the zombie people. So Jason Blundell may announce that at E3, Jason Blundell will be at E3. We talked about it last week, if they will be at E3, what they're going to say at E3. Now we got the confirmation that Jason Blundell will be at E3 for a Zombies panel on the 13th, I think at 2:45 California time, whatever that may be. So I think 5 my time, whatever the E3 panel is going to be at. I think the time zones they'll announce later on. But Jason Blundell will be at E3 for a Zombies panel talking about all things Call of Duty Zombies, about the past, present, and a little things about the future for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies. Now, we talked about what we would want to see last podcast, what we would want to know about zombies, and if there's one thing, though, you really want to actually get from Jason Blundell to talk about the past, what would be one funny thing you actually want closure on about the past in zombies?
If he's actually a sucker for medieval castles.
All right. We're gonna move on from that talk, Near-Die.
I know.
If there's one thing though you would want to hear about zombies, what would it be from the past? Like for example, like to give you guys a little intel.
Oh, I know.
If there's one thing I would like to know, I just wanted to bring up about the past, was what the fuck was their problem? Every single Zombies Challenge DLC event for zombies, like the Gobblegum Challenge, why in the world would they give us more Gobblegums for getting 1,000,000,000 billion trillion headshots?
Right.
Why wouldn't they give us better things? But I feel like the way they would word that question, if they had any public, because I don't think that, people interviewing him would make that question up, because they're not a consumer, they're not a player. But one thing about maybe like the maps, I would probably want to know like what was your mindset, what was like the thought behind making Mob of the Dead for the first time. What was it like being at Alcatraz? And that could fit well too, because it's Blood of the Dead. That can fit well too. And what was your thought process? What was the hardest part of making this map? Little innuendos I like about that stuff. I love learning about the whole entire game mechanic and what they do. What they went through during the process of making it. Like I remember Rad Austin interviewed him at the Zombie Chronicles event, and he said the one thing that my highlight of development for Black Ops 3 was when they were making Gerard Crovey, and he sat down and he didn't even know the developers put in like the dragon's head popping through the map. He didn't even know that. So when he sat down and he put the headphones on, the dragon came through and poked his head out. He said he almost shit his pants. So that's the one thing I love to know about that. But Jack, what would you want to know about the past about zombies that he would talk about?
And that's tough.
Why didn't they name the trend of your channel?
Exactly that.
I got something. What is all this shit going about with Peter McCain? Like, what is actually happening? Like, is he actually dead, or like what happened in Revelations cutscene? Like, why was he in that like trailer?
Watch Peter McCain become this big symbol now. We never thought the Shadow Man, a one-person new character in Shadows of Evil that we thought died in Shadows of Evil, would become the whole entire story arc disaster for Black Ops 3 Zombies in the storyline.
And I got one more thing. Just saying one more thing.
Yeah.
What was that all about with Richtofen dying in one of the trailers by the Shadow Man?
That could be a good one too. We can talk about.
But I'm pretty sure that's probably like what we saw was a different dimension, like one of the things in the Chronorium that Richtofen looked at. All the possibilities. It was possibly one of those. But I'm still curious on what it was. Like, even if it was that, like, have them confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
I have one.
What?
I would kind of want to know what their reactions were to everyone accidentally pack-a-punching the Apothecary Servant whenever it wasn't supposed to be possible.
Wow. Okay.
What kind of steps they took, like, because I can only imagine this, like, everyone's just sitting there at the studio. Someone runs, he's like, Jason. He's like, yes. He's like, no one just pack a punch the Apothecary Servant. He's like, what?
No, 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 no. He's running through the hallways. No, 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 no. My God, oh my God, oh my God. This isn't happening.
he runs through the fucking hallway, starts flipping chairs,
Starts throwing up in buckets. This ain't happening. This was supposed to be a good launch.
Starts kicking the shit out of the coders and shit.
It's like smacking the shit out of people. Why the fuck would you make this possible, you fucking stupid piece of shit? Like, that would be a...
People are trying to calm him down. He just freaking pimp slaps them all.
Oh my God. But that'd be good to know a little stuff about the past.
Right,
and the present, he can talk about, what's going to happen with Voyage. Maybe give us some storyline information or innuendo. But whoever's doing the zombie panel, if it's whoever's constructing it is a fan of zombies, we'll get questions like that. But if it's some type of worker at E3,
Mr. Waffles is gonna be
if it's someone, that'll be a great twist. Oh my God.
Oh, it would.
Wow.
Him being
Like
on the
Syndicate
panel.
doing the Comic-Con. Like Syndicate not even nowhere near called these zombies, and boom, he's the freaking host of the Comic-Con panel. That was great. That was a great live stream.
Dude,
We should really have Milo be like the host of it though, because he knows the most out of everyone.
Yeah.
Right whenever the stream ended, Milo spent like 20 minutes trying to decipher whether or not it said Black Ops Remastered behind the thing.
He did one of those
he was
again?
freaking out, yeah.
He did one of those freaking things again? Because, I mean,
he just sat there on the stream trying to
he got
figure
mad
out.
shit about that last time. Remember, streamed for
Oh,
4 hours about that freaking poster, and now he's the... Oh, God.
Oh, the Mankind poster.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was something about the live stream that they went, the panel that somebody pointed out on Twitter. I forgot who said it, but the zombies panel about the zombies, when they're talking about the present and stuff about the future, what really, and then somebody pointed out that's really cool. What can they be talking about with the future? Like what? Like they're not gonna tell us anything about beyond these 3 or maybe 4 maps. Wow, imagine the 4th map gets announced.
No,
If there is one?
I think they'll just give us a little more insight into our new characters. I don't think.
Do you think this is?
Yeah,
do you
I think that'll be like what they mostly will do is insight on our characters.
Do you think this is mostly a like a little fun panel instead of like some type of intel panel?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be really.
I think it'd be a mix of two things: a fun and intel.
Yeah, he'll like the freaking blood vials on his ass. Like there'll definitely be more. There'll be more than just fun. I feel like a little bit more, but not really. A lot of information. But but just Jason Blundell will be at E3 June 13th for the Zombies panel. Talk about everything past, present, and future of zombies. We are the halfway mark of the podcast, and we are 2 out of the 4 topics down. We're on great pace. So let's talk about something that me and Jack are very into lately: ZWI. Now, Zombies World Championships just announced that there will be more things not besides the ZWC 2 tournament. There's going to be a Zombies LAN, which is if you buy the Ultra Rare the same day of the competition. I think early in that morning, there'll be like this LAN tournament for zombies for people who buy the Ultra Rare ticket. There's only 100 tickets, and 100 people will be competing in that. However, that's going to work. Holy shit. And then we have ZWI, which is for the content creators with above 1,000 followers on, I think, any platform. And you have to make a video that was originally 2 minutes of length. What?
Could tell Turbo's mind just exploded.
I still have, because now with 5 minutes, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to have to cut it down, but I'm still going to have to make it work. I had this nice,
like, hour-long documentary.
Not even hours, approximately like 15 minutes long of this nice, it's a nice skit, but like narrating, the things they needed to hear, like why I should be invited, where I'm from, yada, yada, yada. Stuff like that. I was gonna have the narration, but in the background I have little skits. It was gonna be nice cinematics. It was gonna be great. It still is. Get your toenails ready because it is. But it's going to be amazing still. But 2 minutes, and I'm very happy. I laughed the shit about this. I laughed because the people who made their videos already. Jack knows what I'm talking about. The people who made the videos already. I'm just like, okay. All
You
right.
messed up.
Okay.
I would make a ZWI video, but I'm shit and I don't have 1,000
Well, you know what? If
followers.
you didn't make 15,000 YouTube channels beforehand, you stuck to one. Maybe you would have had 1,000 subscribers.
Hey,
you,
shush!
You
Shush.
always no
Leave
no
it
no
in the
no
grave.
no. The
Leave it
only
in the
reason why I
grave.
said that is you always fuck with yourself about that. So I think I have a pass on that, Near. I think I have a
Okay, yeah,
pass on that. You remember way? Well, I can't even remember this, Near. Remember way back you made a zombie channel where you like make your own biography picture, like the old black background, the box, like about me and stuff like that, and you were like near die cannot pick one YouTube channel, and finally found one.
Yeah.
And then, but like we said before. Oh, I think I know what we can talk about. We'll talk about. Here we go. Coco, I will turn you into a Christmas scarf. Shut up. It don't work. Watch this. Watch. Don't think it won't work.
Coco, no!
Oh no!
Jack the Bus
Oh.
is crying. Near die is screaming. He's shitting his pants. We gotta continue this.
Oh shit!
All right, we're back, guys. I'm back.
Kill him.
Oh, I found it!
Oh, you found it?
This was back when I don't know why, but I went by Leon. That's probably because like I don't know why I went by
Alright,
Leon back then, but
send it to me on Discord. I'll add it into the video so people can see it. What you go? Okay, so I think we don't talk about before ZWI. We talk about the details about ZWI and how me and Jack, whatever details we have about ourselves and our videos we're gonna be doing. Before that, let's talk about something about ZWI, which I feel like needs to be addressed. The whole 1,000 subscriber thing, okay? There was someone on Twitter who I talked to, who I'm friends with, but I still have respect for him in order to keep his name safe. But if you follow my channel on Twitter at it's Turbo24, everybody's Twitter's in the description, by the way. Do you think, Jack and Nia Die, that it's 1,000 subscriber mark? Now we're gonna have two different opinions here, maybe, because we have Nia Die with under 1,000, Jack with over 1,000. I'm with over 1,000 too, but I'll keep my opinion till after. Jack, why do you feel that they added a 1,000 subscriber limit?
I've always been a proponent of it's not about the subscriber count, it's about the content. But in this case, I mean, 1,000 subscribers is a decent amount.
Yeah.
But it's not something to the point of impossible to reach. I think it's more of it's not as much of a requirement, but it's more to filter out the people that haven't put as much time in as others. Like, it shouldn't be looked at as discouraging. It should actually be looked at as encouraging, showing, hey, if you grind for what you love, then you're going to be rewarded.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And Near Die, what do you feel about that?
I am actually not mad at all about what they did. I am actually very happy that they made it over 1,000 subscribers, because that means that they are trying to filter out all the idiotic people who have less than 1,000 subscribers. And I say idiotic as
I mean,
in
just people
no,
that
like,
haven't put as much time in.
I'm not making it sound like people who don't have 1,000 subscribers are idiotic, because I have less than 1,000, so no. Basically what I'm trying to say is people that don't see YouTube as something they want to focus on, or like don't want to grind it all on it, but they're rewarding the people who are grinding. That is what I'm talking about.
And that was exactly
by idiotic. I meant that. I'm sorry if I. That's
what me and Jack were talking about in a previous conversation we had together about that when they first released it. There was, because the conversation I had with someone on Twitter, he made this whole big thing that 1,000 subscribers isn't, and first of all, let me just, if you are listening to this by any means, you are listening to this, first of all, by me having no longer to send you direct messages or whatever the case may have been, that was a little pussy move on you, Pop, but that's all I'm saying. You want to go and talk about how you have people who get lucky. Now, he made this thing about zombie raps, the kid who Mr. Let's Fight shouted it out.
Yeah,
he got that shout out because Lex is a full fucking meme of his own. Okay? So he's going to be memeing other people, and it's the community's point to go and subscribe themselves. You know, it's
Right.
them that want to say, "Oh shit, he's a meme, ha, very funny. Let me go subscribe to him." But this person, as well as I'm talking to on Twitter, also had his own meme right in the start of Mr. Deluxify's video and only got subbed by 50 people from that. Okay? So it's the cards you dealt with that. It's the cards you dealt. You can get lucky like zombie raps, and you can get the shit at the end of the stick like this guy had. But you cannot say to me that having 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers at any platform, whatever they picked, you cannot say to me that by you having that many subscribers, you did not at one point put in work to your channel. Now, you could put in so much work to your channel, so much work. You can be putting in hours, days into a video and not be at 1,000 subscribers. But guess what? On YouTube, unfortunately, and I don't like it myself, that's the card you dealt. You think the people with million subscribers got lucky at one point? Yes. Do you think at one point they were doing it for years with nothing? Of course. You hear all these stories about Syndicate streaming with 2 people in his chat. Noah J streaming with 4 people in his chat. You know, you hear so many people trying to talk about how, oh, I should be in ZWI because look at my channel. I post 30-minute streams a day and I'm done. Like, no. You know, like, do not fucking tell me that you're gonna be a huge competitor for ZWI. Oh, I should be involved. But since you don't have 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers, you're not. They didn't do that to say, "Hey, fuck you, we don't like you." They did it to put a nice layer of limited down. And you know what? If the people who do not work hard on their videos and they do not work hard on their channel, but like this guy said in a DM, got lucky and have over 1,000 subscribers, they're gonna see the quality of the video and probably not pick them. They're gonna see the quality of their channel and not pick them. They might see somebody else, like for example, they might see somebody else like, you know, these people in the community who posted their videos already, who work hard on their channel, and they see the quality of that video, and they might say, you know what, he's a competitor. He's a competitor, write his name down on the list. He's one of the people we might think about, you know? And I'm not saying
we just found our Twitter clip for the podcast.
I don't know, man. I was actually thinking about the podcast, the Treyarch podcast one. But I mean, I do not know. I have to keep it under 2 minutes for the highlight clip, so maybe I can cut it down here and there, maybe. But I mean, it's just so weird to me. And if anybody wants to, please speak on this, please, because I don't want to feel like I'm just tooting my own horn and I'm talking about it. But
I agree.
There was so many, including this person too, like. I'm just going down the things here. Like I'm just going down the line. What do you call it? He said himself to this person who, and Jack was with me the whole time. This person who was talking to me had the freaking balls to just and he fucked himself up. He tried telling, he said, why are you now making this about, oh wait, so now I tried telling him, I'm like, bro, I feel like what you're trying to talk about right now, you have your own problems with your channel, I feel like, you know, but you're talking about not having 1,000 subscribers, yada, 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 and he goes, why are you now making this about my channel when I said it was, blah, 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 and he goes, there's people who didn't try and have 1K, like I said before, getting lucky in the back quality, like I said before, and then there's people who try and don't have 1K, and then where the hell is the freaking part where he said, where did he say something about him not
taking it serious?
Yeah. I'll try to. I'm going through this so fast right now. I'm sorry. I can't even find it. But anyway, if I do find it, I will screenshot it with not his name in it. I'll put it on the screen. But there was so much shit that like. And he said, should have to backtrack. He said, "Oh, and I'm not trying for 1,000 subs or something. Like, I'm not even trying." So why are you mad?
Yeah, whenever you told me you said that, I was just like, wait a second, but that just counteracts his entire like complaint. Like, why?
And in the beginning, Jack, this had nothing to do with it did, but not really the full main effect of the 1,000 subscribers. He tried to make it out to seem like they stole his idea. And then they said, and will not allow him to compete.
That was the thing, the whole stealing idea thing is like, it's such a general idea. It's not like.
And they remember they had this idea for the
Right,
content
yeah.
creators.
They
But
talked
remember when
about
we
it a
all forgot
lot,
about
yeah.
it because when all the ZWC 2 stuff came out, nothing
Right,
but the
yeah.
content. So we were like, I guess those videos, whatever they made people make, like myself, that was the content creator portion. Like we said, like maybe that's what they try to do with the content creators or whatever. But where is it? Okay, so when ZWI first got announced, people were talking, and okay, here it is. So he tweeted out, ZWC really out here stealing my idea and then not letting me participate. What a bunch of cocks. Now I said, what? Right away. And then he tweeted the tweet he's talking about. He said, at official ZWC needs to have an editor/talent category people can win in addition to the challenges. This was in May 25th. They announced something about the content creators portion way before May 25th. When did I post my video about ZWC 2? May? It had to be, yeah, May something. May 4th. Before this tweet! So and then now, not letting him compete. Yes, Niadai, yes.
I love the wording as if they just singled him out.
Not letting me compete. Something definitely, because he's usually not like that toxic, but something probably crawled up his ass that day that really threw him some balls, Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Well, if that is the highlight clip, then I guess I gotta edit a lot of that shit out, so let me just write down something there, 46 minutes that ends for the clip.
He's a good guy and all, but seriously, god damn it.
It's just but anyway, ZWI. It's a category where you need to make a video, content creators. I think they're picking 2, Jack.
I have no idea.
I think they're picking
honestly.
2 people.
I think they might be.
Out of everybody, now I'm disregarding my, I'm not. Whenever I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about myself. I'm not cocky like that. I'm not gonna say something like that. They better. I don't care if it's you, Jack, or anybody. They better pick the right fucking guy.
I just hope they put a lot of thought into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope they don't pick anybody toxic. Let's just hope that.
All I'm saying, I feel, and I tweeted this out, not even talking about ZWI, whole something different. I feel like they need. I hope, and I know the people who are gonna be probably looking into this, like the people who are looking into the submissions. They better do a deep dive in their channel to see how hard they work, how devoted they are, and I hope that they get it right because. I mean, just because somebody got a freaking shout out by a big YouTuber should not mean, like you shit don't stink and you should be in ZWI. That's all I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
But yeah, ZWI, Jack, overall, what do you think don't give anything away, but what do you think, you're going with for your own point of view, for your own topic?
Mostly just talking about the trailers. I used to love them. We're all trying to come back, and I mean, some of us are trying to come back and just kind of gain a spark for the community again.
Yep, and me, it's too much to go into. There's too much to talk about with.
There's a whole skit planned.
Not really. I mean, if you think about my skits, it's not like it's not like audio, like the ZWC 2. Like how the ZWC 2 one with the posters, it was like narration over the things in the background. It's like that, but not with posters. Yeah, but I'm still trying to think of like a little Easter egg to do. And if anybody has any comments on what little Easter egg innuendo I can put about that poster video inside the ZWI video, definitely tell me and let me know. By the way, I've been getting the people who actually give me suggestions about stuff I ask for in my videos. Let me try to go back to one because I remember my last video I made about I made like an update video about what's gonna happen in the summer. Going to the next topic of the podcast, but going on with what's gonna happen with my channel in the summer and just in general what's gonna happen with random stuff on Office Gaming. And I asked, give me some skit ideas for, the channel for the summer, because a lot more skits and stuff are going to be coming, intro skits and stuff like that. I'm just going to read you some, okay? This would be nice this would be nice. Turbo fights children at the beach.
Okay, I like it.
Alright. Rick Toffin goes to Times Square. And I replied, if I find someone who speaks German, then okay. No, but I'll say this ain't a skit idea, but I'll read this one anyway. By Every time I click on Turbo's videos, I'm confused, but in a good way. Okay, this one's the best.
That?
This one, what happened?
Who said that?
Bounty
The
Hunter.
confused one. Okay. Oh yeah, I love that guy.
This one is the best out of all, and this is all I'm saying. Pour some green dye in the toilet and grab a bottle. Fill it up with the toilet water and then say it's speed cola and drink it.
Genius.
Check out next video for that intro skit.
My
that was
God.
something. That was a suggestion, if I can say something myself. You know.
That was a suggestion. It was a suggestion.
It was a suggestion. It's not gonna happen, but it's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. All right, so you know what? We're getting to we have 10 more minutes left for an hour for the podcast. Summer begins, folks. It is June 7th. Like I said, I just had my prom yesterday. It's happening. The end of the year is among us. My graduation is on the 25th. You know, stuff is happening, folks. The end of the summer is here. Didn't you just begin summer vacation?
Yep. Yesterday was my last day of school. I could have gone again today because today was like a minimum day, but I just couldn't.
Since your summer began, my summer, I think my last, okay, so tomorrow is Friday, which is, what was it? Tomorrow's Friday, which is senior cut day, I think tomorrow's senior cut day, so I'm not going in. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be the only senior there. That's not.
Ain't that called senior ditch day?
Yeah, ditch day. Yeah, ditch day. Yeah, senior ditch day. And I don't know, my friend was trying to go to the beach or something. But okay, you know what I'm talking about? Since tomorrow's Friday, Nia die. We have a little Oh shit, Nia, your mic. Is there gonna be a problem for tomorrow?
What do you mean tomorrow?
I was gonna say anyway to put to spark it up a little bit because Jaguar didn't promote it yet, but I'll say it anyway. Jaguar has we're doing a little collaboration video for Jaguar's channel. It's me, Nia Dai, Mr. Sog, and himself. That's why I said, is your mic? Is your mic gonna be a problem for tomorrow?
I don't know actually.
Yeah. I think you have to talk to Jaguar about.
I might have to because I totally forgot we were doing
it ain't
anything.
the worst, It ain't the worst audio. It's fine. You can hear yourself.
Just letting you know, I may have forgotten about this thing.
Oh, that he's gonna be pissed. Because he told Sog and me, do not forget Friday. So I'm guessing he feels very important about this in here. So.
Okay. I will make sure to remember this now. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, guys, this is going up on Saturday. So I'm not sure when he posts it, but Jaguar's link's in the description. Just keep intact the Jaguar's channel. Watch that collaboration video. Actually, on screen right now is the little promo picture he made, the thumbnail, and he sent it to us, and it was really, really cool. And my head's on Richtofen. I got Richtofen. My head's on Richtofen. That's really nice. People said that I have like a Tank Dempsey-esque to me, which I understand why they would feel that way. But if I had to be a character, I'd love to be fucking like Takio, very quiet, like samurai swords walking around. Very
Quiet?
No,
Okay,
but no. What I would like to be, I'm not in reality. I would be Tank Dempsey, But if I had to choose, I'd be Takio, fucking badass, walking zombie apocalypse, slice, walking around, nothing but a slice, whatever. Jack, you would be a great Nikolai.
You think so?
You would be a great Nikolai, drunk off your ass, just crawling around like,
Interesting.
Wait, what?
And you're sure?
Okay. So Jack, your summer began a long time ago.
Oh
Lucky
man.
fucker.
It's like 3 weeks ago.
What have you been up to, my friend?
You're
You're streaming again today, so it's good. Are you streaming again?
Yes, back to streams. I've got a video that should go up around 7 and then streaming around 7:30.
Awesome. I should be streaming right when I click off this. I'll click on the PS4 live stream. It's gonna be a relaxed stream. I am in no mood today, as you guys know. I am in no mood today to be high energy and just in general. Hi, how you doing? Let's go snort some coke. No, we can't make that happen. I made that joke.
The usual Turbo.
I made that joke a long time ago on the E4C skit I did a while back, like last summer actually, almost a year on that video. And I said, "Do you want to be Mr. X who snorts 3 pounds of coke every time he makes an upload?" And then I think someone was like, "No, sir." You have to watch that video. It's a great video. Me and Jack watching
I've
old.
seen it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Me and Jack watch old artificial gaming Christmas videos. And
so
right
long.
away, Jack was like, "We need to make videos when we see each other." And I was like, "Yeah, we'll make cookies. We'll make eggnog. It'll be great."
Oh yeah, it'll be awesome.
Oh god.
It is what it is, crew making eggnog.
It is what it is, crew making eggnog and gingerbread houses. Wow. You know what?
Oh damn.
Let me write that down for
best.
future reference. Let me write that down. All right, Jack.
Yeah.
Well, folks. I mean, yeah, Jack summer began. He's doing stream. I'm guessing a lot of streams in the summer, a lot of videos and shit like that. Just doing shit.
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you like? Okay, you a beach or pool person? Beach or the pool? I know people have. I know people have favorites.
I don't live by a beach. I think if I did, I'd be a beach person.
Do you have a pool?
Yeah, I have a pool.
Okay, so you
Fucking
definitely. Oh, I don't have a pool. I never had a pool because that's like one thing when I get old and I have a house, I want a fucking pool because I feel like I feel like in the summer if I had a pool I would be living in my pool, but the people who I know and my cousins that have a pool they say they rarely go in it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
how is that possible?
Yeah. It's hard to explain, honestly. I don't
like
know.
when you maybe when you know you have it. Like you know you can go in at any time.
Easy,
So
you know?
yeah.
Exactly.
You don't feel like getting wet maybe sometimes, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know, maybe I'll fly over, go for a nice little dip, and I'll fly back.
Oh,
you know,
you're
same
always
day
welcome.
flight. Same day flight. What if what? Oh my god.
Fucking turbo flies over to Jack.
Me being crazy, knowing I freaking would do this myself. Like I'll get in touch with your mom. Like, hi, where does your son live? What's your
I'll just be
address?
sleeping one day. I just wake up. You're just standing over me. Like, hi.
Hey, Jack. Oh my god. You still have that trampoline you said on your bed?
Oh,
I jump on the trampoline. Jack, and I hop on you. Oh god. Then you and me go to Nia's house. We kick down the door. We break everything in the house and we leave.
That'd be the worst prank to ever pull on me ever.
No, it wouldn't be a prank. It's happening.
So much
It's happening. Yeah, it's happening.
Oh fuck no! No,
we don't want you to live with we don't want you to live with TV no more.
I have too much expensive shit in here. Don't you dare do that.
Well, you know, this has been a great podcast. It's what you call it, you know, we talked about a lot of things. Bloggers for multiplayer information, ZWI, this summer, how it's gonna be. Oh, sorry, Niadai, for your channel. I'm sorry. How do you think the summer is gonna impact your channel?
I don't think it's gonna, just like kind of, impact it like boom.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be the same shit, like videos grinding out like crazy. I don't really live stream. I can't really do that. My internet shit. So it's just gonna be a lot of videos on my channel. Gonna be just grinding videos every single day at least.
Yeah.
Whenever I have off time, I'm always going to be researching video ideas and just videos I can do and doing them.
Yeah.
And like I said a few podcasts ago, I'll be just making a shit ton of videos. And then the ones that are shit, I'm not going to upload. And the ones that are good, I'm uploading.
There you go. All right. All right, folks. That was it for this edition of the It Is What It Is podcast. Anybody want to say something else before we end off?
Wubba wubba dub dub.
There you go. Both people love you. Guys, make sure to share for a lot more videos on Jack the Bus's channel, live streams on his channel as well, Nia Dai as well. And also Office Gaming. I'm actually gonna be making an important video this week because even though with the summer coming around, with the videos I'm making, they require a lot of work, and I don't wanna, the trying to post something every single day is still a lot for me. So I'm probably going to be making a nice hefty schedule for people who you still be getting stuff every day, but something different. So make sure to check out a video. On Office Gaming whenever that comes out. Yeah, everything in the description. Every Twitter link, YouTube link, Jaguar's channel for the collaboration video me and Nia Dai gonna be in. And yeah, I guess we will see you all later. Goodbye, so long, and go kiss your mother.
Farewell. So long, farewell.